Morning, everybody. Welcome to our next Insider session. So this one will be giving you a fantastic overview of our UK showrooms and the capability, the facilities, along with the team that we've got within each of those showrooms that will support you at that point. I'd like to welcome everybody along, both from our partners, our resellers, and even our competition have decided to join us today. So we've got to be doing something right. So hello to everybody on our session today. So we spent a lot of time, a lot of investment in getting our showrooms to a point where we have a lot of great resources, a lot of great solutions, some new kit for you to come and have a look at, welcoming us through the teams that support you, both from an end user perspective and from you as a partner point of view. So we'll be starting up in the north. So a quick hello from you, Pete, up in our Scotland office.
Hello.
We've then got our Leeds office with Carl front and centre here, supported with Gilly and Matt. We're then going to come down to our London office in Frem, so one of our furniture partners that we work with, and we've got Nick and Sam in our Frem office. Give us a wave. And then in our London HQ, where we've got our all of our distribution space, we've got all of our sales teams and our support teams, and we've got this great showroom, our new headquarters with Adam and Ryan. So everybody, hello. Give them a quick wave also. The plan for today, as I say, is to give you a good overview of all of the showrooms, let you know what kit's available in each of those showrooms. We'll also be having a couple of special guests with Kenny and Gareth from a remote point of view, and we'll be running some polls at the end of the session to see which showrooms you'd like to see, and also some timescales on the visits that you'd like to see as well. So at this point, I'm going to hand over to Pete, and he will introduce the Scotland office from that perspective. So Pete, I'll turn myself off, and away you go.
Morning, everyone. Welcome to Livingston. We're in Scotland here in Livingston. We've been in this showroom for 4 years now, actually. I'm the sales manager for Scotland, and I'm based out of Livingston, so I use the showroom a lot. We're very well located for central Scotland, so we're actually just next to the M8, which is just across the motorway, which is the road between Edinburgh and Glasgow. So it's really easy access to get into the showroom. Got loads of parking spaces outside, so we can have lots of events within here as well. We use the showroom quite a lot. We bring lots of people in here. That could be resellers just coming in themselves. It could be resellers coming with end users, and it could also be end users coming in themselves. We have a lot of them coming in here to find out what we do, so they can then specify Clevertouch on projects that then develops business for the resellers. So we do all these things. We actually have open days in here as well. We've had a lot of reseller open days. We've had lots of days where the resellers have had their own sales meetings within the showroom. So we'll do a little bit on the panels or whatever else, and then I'll leave and they can have their meeting after that. We've also had open days for end users. So a lot of the resellers will bring in a lot of their customers, and then we'll go through drop-in days just showing different things on the products. What I can do on top of that is do what I'm doing right now. So I don't have to just do it in here in the showroom itself and say, I'm going to show you other parts of the showroom as we go through this. But I can do online demonstrations, which I do a lot of, and a lot of webinars as well, as we're doing right now. I can do training online. What I've got in front of me is a Clevertouch panel, and it's on a trolley. So I can roll this all about the room in front of whatever product I want to do a demonstration of. So I've actually got the Lux panel in front of me right now. Across there I've got the Edge, across there I've got this Pro Series 3. So we've got lots of products around the showroom. So whenever I want to do a demonstration, I can do it from doing that way. On top of that, we do more than interactive displays. A lot of people still think we just do interactive displays, but digital signage has become a massive thing. So all of the products that we have digital signage built into them. So what we can do is we can actually show the other part of the showroom. So obviously, as you see here, this is one part of the room that's over there. This is the other part of the room that's over there. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to flip the camera, and I'm going to walk across there and give an idea of what we can do when we're doing the demonstrations of the signage. So across here, we've now got more products that we can talk about. So it's not just a case of looking at the interactive displays, it is looking at everything else. So around here, they're not touchscreens, they're normal commercial displays, but they have full Clever Live built into them and also Clever Share built into them. So like the touch panels, we can wirelessly cast to these devices using the same application. What we also have is the room booking. So I can show the room booking panels and I can explain how they work with Office 365 and Google Calendars and whatever, and let people know that they can add that to their meeting rooms. What we find is a lot of people come into the showroom looking for one particular thing, but because we have lots of other products, they suddenly go, I didn't know you did that, didn't know you did that. So they add these things onto the opportunity. What we've also got in the showroom is a couple of other meeting rooms. So rather than just having me in here talking about what we have, and I say in the showroom, I've actually got a couple of other panels across there. I've got a totem across there. I've got lots of things within the showroom, but I've also got 2 extra meeting rooms. And when these meeting rooms, I can do a lot more. Now, what I can do within there is I can do a video call from that room to the main showroom, showing Teams working, how it works in conjunction with Clevertouch. But also through another room, I've got my colleague, James Miller, who's sitting through there right now, ready to go. Say hello, James. And so basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to pass it to James. I'm going to give you a little idea of what we can do within that room. But what I would say is if you're coming to Scotland, give me a shout, pop in for a coffee. If you want a demonstration, contact me and we can organise that either online or in here itself. But I'll pass it to James now. Have a good day. Catch you soon. Bye-bye.
Yeah, hi everyone. So I'm James. I look after digital signage sales for EMEA, but Scotland is my closest showroom. So yeah, I'm quite often doing demonstrations from in here, either remote or in person, like Pete said. This is one of the meeting spaces just off of the main space. So as you can kind of hear, we've got these different meeting rooms. This one is running a Lux with a Clever Cam. So actually all of our cameras that we are currently using are Clever Cams, just in case anyone is interested in what we're doing. Within this meeting space, we do quite a lot of just standard calls, but also we can do full digital signage demos. So further to the actual showroom main area in there, we've also got both our totems. This is the non-touch totem. This one is the touch totem. And we have also got one of our CL Pro 43 inches there. So again, it makes it really ideal for things like remote training, remote demonstrations, but also just in case somebody wants to see the actual live products in person. So like Pete said, if ever you're in the area, you need to pop in, then let me know. But what I'm going to do is pass it down to the lovely guys in Leeds now.
Hi, good morning. My name's Matt Stoddard. I'm the UK Sales Director. We all know virtual show demonstrations are hard and tricky to get across the true impact of technology. This is exactly why we have showrooms in the UK and across Europe. This particular showroom is based in the heart of Leeds city centre, where we have a train station 5 minutes away and ample car parking spaces around. It's fully set up with the latest interactive displays, collaboration hardware, and other features including Clever Live Suite. This includes the touch totem behind me, which is great for communication, brand awareness, and wayfinding. What we also have here is the CL Pro 2. It also has connected the Clever Cam, so we can run meeting rooms with the desks here and present our Clever Hub for our collaboration space. What we're also showing is our room booking panel, which is also linked to another CL Pro 2. And this is also feeding right across all our European showrooms, our showrooms in London and our showrooms in Livingston, so we can see up-to-date information when meeting rooms are free.
Hello everyone, I'm Jilly, one of the product specialists here at Clevertouch. Behind me here we have the look screen with our Clever Cam, and over here we have the Edge with the inbuilt camera. Both of these screens are interactive and they're set up for you to use as you would on a day-to-day basis. Because they're set on our Ascent height adjustable trolleys, you can come in, test them at different heights, see how smoothly they move, and how it would work in your own classroom, meeting room, or collaborative space. Why not come in and compare the models side by side, have a look at the cameras, explore the software, and see where it fits in your environment.
Hi, I'm Carl, account manager for Clevertouch. And behind me here we have the Pro Series 3 and the Clevertouch X5 with the optional built-in, optional Roth soundbar, giving you a really strong audio visual. And it's definitely worth bringing your customers into any of our showrooms. When you bring them in and they can touch, feel, see the products firsthand, it definitely leaves a long-lasting impression.
So whether you're in the education sector, the corporate sector, or any other verticals, we feel we've got all the technology here so you can show exactly what you need when you need. And the key thing is here is you can see it, touch it, and really try out for yourselves and complete any changes that you need to do.
So we'll pass you down now to Nick in central London.
Good morning, everyone. Thanks for the guys up in Leeds and Livingston. So coming to you live from our central London space, we cohabit this space with a company called Frem Group, who are a bespoke designer and manufacturer of office furniture. And what's really good about that is you can see some of our products and the products that the guys in Leeds and Livingston have just mentioned, you know, they're all here as well. So you can see those within their kind of natural environment, if you like. You know, we have 3 floors in this space, so I couldn't take you around all 3 today, but we'll go upstairs in a second, and Sam will do a bit of a boardroom setup as well. But downstairs in our lower ground area, we have our Edge screen, which is our all-in-one BYOD product that is set up in one of the Frem pods. So again, a real life application of jumping in a quick room, having a call, and really quick plug and play connectivity from a video conferencing perspective. The Edge screen has a built-in camera, built-in speakers, and built-in microphone, and both wired and wireless connections to have, you know, really quick and easy video calls as well. So we often start a lot of our demos down there as our kind of premium product. We also have other pod solutions with our other CL Pro screens in them as well for kind of small huddle spaces and also video conferencing as well. And then as you come up the stairs just in front of me, you come to our main kind of reception area, which is where I'm stood right now. And then behind me, we have our touch totem. And we co-exist with Frem. We change that content for whatever events that we're running in here. And we've just had Clerkenwell Design Week that was last week. We had a lot of people coming in through here for the Clerkenwell Design Week, and obviously all the designers and architects that come into that space. And we also co-branded this with them for new ranges that Frem were bringing out. And we also obviously have our template behind me here for wayfinding, for user-led interactivity on the screen. You know, which floor am I on? What's on this floor, etc., etc. So Touch Totem is a really good product. And on this ground floor, most of our meeting spaces around here. So we have a CL Pro just behind me as well. Again, got the Clever Live signage running throughout, and the Clever Share software as well for a wireless kind of presentation area should a customer want to present something as well. So we use this space for a lot of reasons. I'm also one of the end user sales managers here. So we have a lot of end users coming here across different verticals, be it corporate, you know, across architects, law firms, you know, banks, finance, all that sort of stuff, as well as, you know, higher end and kind of colleges as well. So we have a lot of different end users kind of come here, different events that kind of get hosted here as well. We're really well located. We're right near Farringdon Station, that's in the Clerkenwell area of London. Farringdon Station is literally a 5-minute walk away. And then we come in and do all our demos in here, all of our products that we've shown you already. And then upstairs, we have a boardroom setup. We have a Lux for Enterprise screen as well, which again, we can host meetings in as well. And we're due to change that to an MTR setup as well up there as well. So what I'll do now is I'm going to pass you up to my colleague Sam, who's up in our boardroom just upstairs above me now. And Sam, over to you.
Thank you, Nick. Hi, everyone. My name's Sam. I am a business development manager here at Clevertouch. Been with the company about 8 years, and I'm based in the south. So very often I'm hosting clients and end users with Nick and the rest of the team down here in our London office, which we share with the Frem Group. And as Nick mentioned, it's a really lovely space because they're great designers. It's always ever changing, but it's so nice that we can actually have our technology set up in these nice designed spaces that is probably similar to what people might find in their own organization. So it's really handy for that. So please do bring any kind of end users through the space. They always have a great experience. As mentioned before, we've got a digital signage running throughout. So even if you have a client and we need to rebrand the space for that particular instance, we can do that so that they can get a real feel for what will work in their environment. It's great, as Pete and the other guys mentioned, you know, people come in looking at what possibly a meeting room solution as we have here with our Lux screen and a video bar, but they'll pass by the totem or some of our signage screens and just get ideas really and end up walking away wanting a lot more from the range. So it's a really nice space to bring your clients. So please do get in touch if we can host anyone. As Nick mentioned, we've got this boardroom up here. We've got the sort of mid-level of the showroom, and then the basement with pods and just different setups so that people get some good ideas about what can work for them in their environments. But I'll pass you back over now to Erith, our HQ, to Adam Gibson, just to give you a final overview of what we have down there.
Hello everyone, it's exciting to talk to you today at our HQ in Erith, very close to Abbey Wood Station, so really short distance from the main area. Yeah, great space. What we've actually got behind us is our kind of retail hospitality leisure zone. So what we've got here is our triple screen 43-inch CL Pro, great for menu boarding, all inbuilt system on chip. And then to my side here, we've got our 3000 nit window display. We actually had to turn the brightness down for the webinar session because it was, you know, affecting it. So great for shop windows, lots of new projects that we're doing with that as well. Touch totem to the side of Ryan. So Ryan here, our product specialist. So that's great content that really gives you an idea of different verticals, different capabilities of our products. And obviously a very nice coffee machine. So come in, bring your customers, bring your people as well. You know, this is our HQ space. So this is where our customer services team, accounts teams are. We've got a warehouse down here with literally thousands of products right now ready to ship. Our support teams downstairs. Come meet your account manager. It's a really good space to not only see products, but really immerse yourself in what we do as Clevertouch. What we're going to do right now is we're just going to move around and see different products in our range, in our gallery area. So down here, we've got our Pro Series 3. Pro Series 3 next to our Lux 2. So like the other showrooms, it's a great space where you can bring customers in, have a little look. You're not sure the differences between these two range. Come have a play, come have a look and see what is best for your environment. And as we go over here, we've got our Edge screen, which is inbuilt camera. So that's great for BYD as well. Our CL Pro 2 range. So this is obviously great for digital signage and meeting rooms. Here we've got our setup, or this could be landscape and portrait, and obviously our room booking tablets as well. What I like about this room booking tablet is actually we can set security, we can do lockdown evacuation processes, which is great for things like Martin's Law at the moment. So come in, have a look and see how that works. This space, which we're not going to go in today, is our main boardroom. In there, it's, you know, relatively medium-sized boardroom space, but it's great when we're talking to customers and users where it's like, well, how good is the Edge audio? How good is the Edge microphone? Come in, have a look, and you can actually test for yourselves, meet us remotely, meet us in the call as well. And then the collaboration room here, this is what Ryan is going to be joining you in a second, just to talk about how we can add value to Teams Rooms devices and how our displays can really immerse yourself in that area. And then as we go to our collaboration desk here, obviously at the moment, like James said earlier, we're actually using our own Clever cams for all of our kind of call today, but actually it shows in this space how we can work with third-party manufacturers as well. A partner in this instance is Jabra. This is a Jabra Panacast 50 connected to the CL Pro with our Clever Hub. Works a treat for using wireless conferencing with our BYD setup. So what we're going to do now is just going to walk back round. Edge, Lux 2, Pro Series 3, and all of our immersive space. Come in, bring your customers, and we can show you all the treats that we have here. What we're going to do now is we're just going to go over to Ryan, who's just joined our collaboration space, just so he can talk a little bit about that in more depth before we pass on. So yeah, thank you very much. We'll pass on over now.
Morning everyone, I'm Ryan, the Senior Product Specialist here at Clevertouch, and I'm in our collaboration space here in the Erith office. This is a great space to bring your end users in just to see the way that we've set this up for collaborative working. The products that we've got in this space here, so just out of sight on the table, I have a PoE tablet which is going to be using CEC to control our HP Poly. We're a HP partner, so we've got a HP Poly X52 attached to one of our two CL Pro non-interactive signage screens. So as you can see, because they're both signage screens, they're both using the integrated Clever Live digital signage package. The way we've set this up is with that tablet that we've got attached here, we can use one touch from that tablet to launch a Microsoft Teams meeting directly on the screen that you can see here. To my right hand side here, we have the Impact Lux 2 interactive screen. So we've got non-interactive and interactive in the same space here. Obviously, if you are having a meeting, because all of these screens have got Clevershare, our casting system built in, you can walk into the room and then mirror from your device to any of these screens. Clevershare obviously incorporates Miracast, AirPlay, and Chromecast, as well as our own casting system, Clevershare. So you can obviously instantly cast to any of the screens in this room, and that's multiple people casting at once, up to 9 users showing their devices on these Clevertouch screens. The way we've set this up here for collaborative working really shows you how you can get the benefit out of using interactive and non-interactive screens at the same time. From the HDMI out port on our Impact Lux 2, we've fed that into the ingest on the HP Poly X52. So what that means is that at any point during your meeting, whether you're working in room and using the screen here collaboratively at screen or mirroring to the non-interactive screens, if you do decide to bring in external participants, that at any point you can then share what you're doing on the interactive screen into the non-interactive CL Pro screen here through the HDMI ingest on the XP52. So just a really, really useful setup, and it just shows you the different possibilities you have. So bring your end users down. We can show you this live in the room here, or if it's useful, we can do this externally and we can actually put this through its paces and you can join remotely and you can see how this content works together. I'm going to hand you back over now to Ash, who's going to take you over to some of our remote working guys.
Thanks, Ryan. Thanks, Adam. Thanks, team, for those insightful overviews of our UK showrooms. Hopefully, you know, the idea of today is to give you the opportunity to understand which showrooms we've got available, also for you to book them up, really, for you to come in either as yourselves, with your sales teams, with your end users, by all means, you know, get them booked up. I'm just about to launch a couple of polls, which I'd love you to answer. The first of which is asking you which showroom you'd like to visit, and the second would be is around when you'd be looking to visit as well. So if you want to visit one of the showrooms and you're really keen to get involved, then by all means go ahead and answer that poll for me now, if you could. And what I'll do, I will also introduce you to a couple more of my colleagues. I'm going to just jump off the call now, and I'm going to introduce you to my colleagues Gareth and Kenny, who are a couple of our team that are actually working remotely. So as well as having our offices that you've been given a showroom tour to, we also have available, a lot of our team will have access to the remote sessions as well. So if you're looking to have a remote session done very quickly, then we can organise that as well. So Gareth, over to you first. We've got Kenny on as well, but Gareth, quick intro to you and what facilities you've got available from your space.
Hi everyone, thanks Ash. So like Gilly and Ryan, I'm an ex-primary school teacher, and we generally travel the country. If you've got an opportunity in a school 5 screens or above, we will be there with a demo screen and we'll run a demo for you. Also, of course, sometimes you just want to jump on a call very quickly with a customer and ask some questions about our screens and the other software and kit that we provide, and that's what our home bases are for. So all of our demand creation team, we've integrated Clevertouch into our lives. So this room that I'm in is my daughter's den, but it's also my first home office. And then downstairs, where my wife Rachel works in the international team for Clevertouch, we've set up another office with a Lux screen. So I have my Pro Series 3 upstairs and my look screen downstairs, and we're there ready for you whenever you need us.
Kenny, over to you.
Perfect. Thank you. Good morning, everyone. Firstly, thank you for joining. I'm Kenny Robinson. I'm one of the product specialists on our signage team. In my home base here, I have our CL series screen. I also have both our Protect and Pico media players, along with our room booking panels as well. So if you need any help with any demonstrations, any type of training, or just general help on our Cleverlight platform, I'm here. So just reach out and I can help out with that in any way. Thank you for joining.
Thanks, Kenny. Thanks, Gareth. So the polls are still live. So thank you for filling in the polls. At this point in time, I'm just going to bring everybody back from our studios. Sam, are you going to pop down to see Nick very quickly? We'll see Sam running down quickly, but let's bring Adam and Ryan back from our Erith HQ. I will keep talking just slightly while Sam makes her way down to Nick. We'll see her making a grand entrance. Here we go, Sam and Nick in our Frem office. Thanks, Sam, really appreciate that. And then over to our Leeds office where we've got Gilly, Matt and Carl, and then up to our Scotland showroom where we've got Adam, where we've got James and Pete. So listen, thanks everybody for joining today. As mentioned, we've put a lot of investment, a lot of time into making sure these showrooms are an ideal place for you to come along yourselves, for you to bring your partners to, for you to bring your customers to. As a quick note, we also have a couple of our partners that have their own showrooms in Northern Ireland and in Dublin as well. So, you know, if you're over there, you've got that opportunity to see a couple of our showrooms there that are linked with our partners. Next week on Friday at the same time, 10 a.m. UK time, we'll be introducing you to our to our European showrooms, where you'll get a great opportunity to kind of see what we've got available through Sweden, through into Finland, in through Germany, and in through Holland as well. If you've got any questions, by all means, add them to the chat. I've answered a couple of questions that we've seen as the event has been going forward. But yeah, very quickly, a quick wave from the rest of the team, and we will. Oh, hang on a second. There's a quick chat that's just come in. I think they're all congratulations, great jobs, good sessions and stuff like that. Like I say, thanks everybody for joining today. Looking forward to seeing you next week, and thanks everybody. Take care.